but we like it because we're going to soon be fussing about the heat. That's what's so great about North Carolina. By the time we're tired of the cold, we're ready to fuss about the heat, and by the time we're tired of the heat, we're ready to start fussing about the cold. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hey guys, Josh Huskins, the Jeep and Realtor with Foxfire Elite Marketing. I hope you're doing well. I have a new listing, and it's a unique one. The guy is wanting to sell a portion of the parcel, meaning it's not going to be the entire parcel. So I'm going to put a map on the screen somewhere, and that is the proposed lot / acreage. Everything is still in the preliminary stages, but this is roughly what he's wanting to do. We are on the Toe River, beautiful river. North and South Toe bleed into, well, I guess bleed would be the wrong word, combine to create the Toe River. And just a few miles out that way, this turns into the Nolichucky, which goes into Tennessee. So a little bit of info about the area. We are in Huntdale, kindly out of the way from everything. We're about 30 minutes from Burnsville, probably about the same from Spruce Pine. But you know, in the grand scheme of things, they are folks out here. If you'll look across the river there, we are currently in, this is Yancey County. You cross the river, that's Mitchell County. So the river is the county line, so to speak. But we've got Peterson's store over there. They've got gas, kerosene, on-road, off-road diesel, drinks. So there is some amenities close by. Since there is, this is a part of a since this is part of a parcel, there is a home up the road. You can see it a little ways. You have to, it is cold, guys. Excuse me. But there is power, easily accessible, and I do believe there might be a power line, or no, maybe not. I'll have to look at the GIS and see if there's a cutout. But anyway, so you will have river frontage. Walk down. I think this right here is going to be roughly where the line is going to be, say with this tree. From the looks of the map that I was given, what he's wanting to do, it's going to come even with that that building right there, and then a little ways over. So as you can see, easy access to the river. No problems at all. Now, this is considered a navigable waterway, meaning you put a boat or somewhere, the way I explain it anyway, is if you can put a boat in here and kayak, canoe, and if you can go somewhere, you got to treat it like a highway. It's public use. People cannot access this river from this property because you own to the shoreline. You do not own any part of the river. It gets a little confusing. I know some states you can own the river, but in North Carolina, this is a navigable waterway, meaning you have to treat it like a highway, public use. You own up to the shoreline, waterline. So the property is going to go up roughly, oh, excuse me, it's cold and I'm sniffing. So you got a little waterfall right here, and I do have some aerial video up above where there is, looks to be a flat spot, which would be a good home site. That is pretty much, like I said, I think the line's going to be around in here somewhere, and then over a little ways. Like I said, nothing's been finalized. It's all in the preliminary stages. So yeah, let's see if we can't walk up there to the flat spot that I saw with the drone that he's wanting to list with it. I'll probably cut this off and chop it up a little bit because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear me breathing. Alrighty, made it up that little hill there at the waterfall. A little steep on the sides, but it does. I'm trying to make my way up there to that little flat off spot. And there's the creek that makes the little waterfall down there next to the river. Why, yeah. Nice flat area. Ooh, sorry, I'm out of breath. Pretty steep climb. But no, I take it back. If you do want to view this property, you better keep up, because I was up here in like 2 minutes. Actually, see that rock right there? I just spent like 25 minutes. I'm still out of breath. But anyway, all right. So in the aerial, here is the spot where the where it looked like there's a good house spot, and it is. It's a nice cleared area, kind of down in a valley. Very, very nice. Not bad at all. So like I said, the lines are still preliminary. I don't really know where they are, but looks like it kind of narrows and then it widens up around this spot here. Goes around maybe to the edge of the tree line, possibly, and then maybe goes up to this ridge here, possibly. And hey, I mean, there's room for negotiations. If you want some more, Mike can talk to the owner and he'll be willing to oblige you. So yeah, definitely unique. It's going to roughly be 4 to 5 acres what we've got drawn out, but you know, if you wanted a little bit more, maybe we can make it happen. Also, so now let's get into the specs of everything. We'll head back to the office and I'll give you a breakdown of where things is, how far away stuff is, and stuff of that nature on the computer, because I am not that skilled to have all that memorized right now, and I do need a computer to help me out with that. So let's head to the office. Okay, so here we are. This high cliff, if we take this off, here is the original parcel, and the land that is going to be for sale is roughly right in here. It's a little narrow here on the North Toe River, then it goes out and then in and over. So what are we close to? Obviously the town that I would go to would be Burnsville. So punch this in on the computer. So we're roughly, I went the long way in the video that you will see later on. I wanted to show the North Toe River, which I think is about 30 minutes drive time, but you'll see that later on in the video. But anyway, if you go from 38 High Cliff Drive, you're going to cut through Green Mountain and Burnsville. Burnsville is where you're going to be doing your grocery shopping. Obviously they've got, here's a Save More right here, Rose's Discount Store, and then Ingles Markets. That right there is going to be the major grocery store, and then they also have a Go Grocery somewhere. Let's see. You know, yeah, right here, Go Grocery. So plenty of restaurants, as you can see, pizzeria, Bubba's Good Eats, Pig and Grits, just a lot of choices as far as dining goes. You got your post office, So Burnsville is going to be the main place you go to get your supplies. So as far as medical goes, Yancey County does not have a hospital, but Spruce Pine does. Let me punch that in. There we go. So from High Cliff, you're going to be roughly 36 minutes away from the Spruce Pine Hospital. So there that is. And once again, this is in Mitchell County, not Yancey. And if you are needing nightlife, I always tell folks, if they're coming to this area and are looking for strip malls and amusement parks, this is not the place. People are coming here for that river. Fishing, canoeing, kayaking, whitewater rafting. That is what folks come to this area to do. But if you do need that nightlife, Asheville is our next door neighbor, which is 2 counties over, and you are roughly going to be right at an hour away from Asheville. And once again, that's where your malls are going to be and stuff of that nature. You can see how densely populated Patton Avenue is. Just a surplus of anything and everything. So there's your big city, and if Asheville is not your cup of tea, Johnson City, Tennessee, which I do go there quite a lot as well, you're actually going to be a little bit closer to Johnson City, 55 minutes. So, and as you can see, same deal. You're going to be, this is where your malls are going to be, your nightlife, stuff of that nature. Alrighty, I believe that is it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you could kindly see, like I said, down there is Peterson's store. And yeah, like the channel, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you got a piece of land, house, property that you want to get listed, feel free to message me here on the YouTube channel, or I've got a Facebook, and I'm sure my contact info has been flashing around on the video as well. And if you happen to be working with another real estate agent, feel free to give them a call. I'm sure they would love to make arrangements to show this property to you. And yeah, guys, good Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. You have a beautiful day. Alrighty, like always, we're going to start off in the heart of Burnsville, known as the Burnsville Square, and we are going to head to this property. Make sure I don't run nobody over. So obviously, Burnsville is going to be where you're going to do all your shopping. If you look straight ahead, there's a Save More, and down the road, which we will pass, is going to be an Ingles Markets, and that will be your grocery stores, a lot of specialty shops and restaurants, of course. So Burnsville will be your primary place to get your supplies that you need. right is the Ingles Markets grocery store. All that sand that you see on the road is road salt, and you'll see a white tint to the road. It's a road brine that they put on the roads. We just had 2 snowstorms back to back, and that's what they put on the roads to help keep the roads free of ice and snow. Of course, if you're up north, you'll know exactly what that is. left here and save a little bit of time, but that's more of a crooked way to get to the property, and I just assume to stay on the road. And plus, this way we're actually going to be riding alongside the Tow River, so I'll give you guys a view of that amazing river. Is the Tow River. So the Tow River, North Tow, South Tow goes together, combined to make the Tow River. Plenty of good fishing, fly fishing, trout, and that is a navigable waterway. Navigable meaning that you can, the best way I explain it is if you can put a boat in it and go somewhere, it's navigable. So you treat that like a highway. It's public use. You can find you landing somewhere, get your canoe, kayak, inner tube, whatever, and just float down the river. Preferably not now. It's a cool, crisp 29 39 degrees. I wouldn't recommend it now. Rusty's Roots, primitive camping. Neat little place. If you guys are looking to explore the area while you're out looking for homes, land, or whatnot, you can give that place a overnight stay. For the squeaks, it's a Jeep.